Today, I want to talk about Gemini Notebook / NotebookLM's new Pin Notebook feature. This basically lets you pin a notebook or permanently place a notebook at the top of the list. So to get to this page here, if you're not familiar, it's just notebooklm.google.com. And if you've never used the product before, NotebookLM is what Gemini Notebook used to be called. Once you go to notebooklm.google.com, you have to log in if you're not already logged in somewhere with a Google account, and then you get to this page. And then this just shows you your notebooks. Depending on which plan you have, you might see featured notebooks and some other things, but you'll get to this page with some collection of notebooks. And if you have a lot of them, you have to kind of scroll through them. And this is the whole point with pinning notebooks. On the higher end plans, you can have dozens or you can have hundreds of notebooks. I think the top plan lets you have 600 notebooks. And when you have that many, I don't have that many in here, but once you have larger, like hundreds of notebooks, it can just start to become a pain to find certain ones and then keeping them at the top, like kind of keeping them where you want them. So what they've introduced now is if you go to just like one of these cards represents a notebook and click on the little vertical ellipsis here, and now there's an option to pin to the top. And taking one at the top doesn't really do anything. So let me come to the bottom here and I'll take this new notebook here and I'll pin this to the top. So now it's gone. And if I scroll up, now it's here. Now I have this pinned list. And however many I want to pin to the top, I can click on the ellipsis and pin to the top, and it will put it in this new list up here. So now, again, if I have dozens, hundreds of notebooks that I'm scrolling through all the time, if I always use the same 5 notebooks or whatever my workflow is, I need those 5 notebooks, I can pin them to the top. So no matter what I do with the other ones, these will stay here. And again, if you're not familiar with the product, the way it works is if I open a notebook, so let's say I open like my Toyota Camry notebook here and I do some stuff. Okay, now I'm done. And if I come back, whatever notebook I open, it goes to the top of the recent notebooks list. So this is kind of the issue if you have dozens or hundreds of notebooks and then you open something that's way down at the bottom of the list and then it goes to the top, and then tomorrow you need to get to your Winnie the Pooh notebook. It's buried somewhere because you opened 50 notebooks yesterday. So this is the problem that it solves, where now if you need notebooks to always be at the top of the list, regardless of what you open after that, you can just pin them to the top. So it's a pretty simple feature. Again, you just click on the ellipsis, pin the top, and then if you have something pinned that you want to get rid of, you just go to the same menu and you just unpin and it goes away. So I mean, it's a really straightforward feature, but it can be really useful if you have a lot of notebooks. The other thing, there are rumors that there will be folders for notebooks. I think they're going to call them collections, but same idea, where you can actually create a container for the notebooks and then put and group them that way. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not, but until then, you have the option to pin if that's interesting to you. So try it out and see what you think. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.